want to bring in on this broadcast also Sumedha Varma Ojha, author and historian. We have Advaita Kala, author, screenwriter and columnist, and Jai Bhagwan Goyal, International Working President of the United Hindu Front. Jai Bhagwan Goyal, I'd like to begin with you on what these images really mean to you. That today we're seeing an entire nation, an entire community coming together to celebrate a ceremony that many Ram Bhakts have been waiting for decades.
आज बड़ा ही मंगल का दिन है, बड़ा ही आनंद का दिन है। यह राम जी के विवाह उत्सव पर, बसंत पंचमी के पावन अवसर पर आज जो धर्म की ध्वजा, सनातन की ध्वजा थोड़ी ही देर में हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, हमारे माननीय संघ चालक जी, हमारे माननीय योगी जी की उपस्थिति में ओम सूर्य कोविद्वार का वृक्ष जो अंकित है धरती के ऊपर, वो थोड़ी देर में लहराएगा। हमारा सनातन का झंडा राम के शिखर के ऊपर लहराएगा। तो पूरी दुनिया में ये मैसेज जाने वाला है कि पूरी दुनिया में हम राम राज्य आएगा। पूरी दुनिया में सनातन पूरी दुनिया को जीने और चलने का रास्ता दिखाएगा। जिस तरह से पूरी दुनिया में शांति है, हो रहे हैं, पूरी दुनिया इस बात की राह देख रही है, इस बात का इंतजार देख रही है कि दुनिया में, संसार में अगर कोई शांति, भाईचारा, प्रेम ला सकता है, वो सनातन ला सकता है। हमारा अयोध्या का 500 साल का संघर्ष, हमें तो इस बात का आनंद है कि 90 की कार सेवा में भी गए जब मुलायम सिंह ने हत्या कार से गोलियां चलवाई थी। 92 में 6 दिसंबर 1991 को वो बावी नुमा ढांचा तोड़ करके आए थे, जेल गए, 28 साल मुकदमा चला सीबीआई कोर्ट में, रामलला का भव्य मंदिर बन गया। और आज जो ध्वज लहराने वाला है, उसके साथ साथ हम सनातनियों के लिए एक और बात जुड़ी हुई है। आज ही के दिन गुरु तेग बहादुर जी, जिन्होंने 350 वर्ष पूर्व सनातन की रक्षा के लिए बलिदान दिया था, आज उनका भी बलिदान दिवस है। वो भी स्वर्ग लोक से देख रहे होंगे कि जिस धर्म के लिए उन्होंने अपने प्राणों की हुतियां दी थी, बलिदान दिया था, आज वो सनातन का झंडा पूरे विश्व में ऊंचा होने जा रहा है। मुझे लगता है देश और दुनिया का हर सनातनी आज प्रसन्न है, आज खुश है। अयोध्या सज गई है, काशी भी सज गई है। अब आ रही है की वहां भी जो ईदगाह नुमा ढांचा बना रखा है, उसको हटने के लिए, उसको हटाने के लिए कोर्ट में भी हम लोग गए हैं, प्रयासरत हैं। आज हम सब प्रभु राम के चरणों में ये प्रार्थना करते हैं कि हे प्रभु राम, हमें और बल दे, और शक्ति दे, ताकि जो कृष्ण जन्मभूमि में ईदगाह नुमा ढांचा बना हुआ है,
that's still a matter in the courts, Goyal ji, वो अभी भी कोर्ट के मामले है, so we will see what happens there. But focusing on this celebration, you get a sense really of the jubilation, the happiness that devotees are feeling right now, looking at just how Goyal ji was speaking to us about what this moment really means to him, and for scores of Ram Bhakts, as the temple now has risen in all of its glory. The Prime Minister now, in just a few moments, will be a part of the ceremony that everyone's been waiting for, which is the Dhwajarohan ceremony. And I want to bring in also Sumedha Varma Ojha on the significance of this kind of a ceremony. You know, what I find very, very astounding is that this kind of a ceremony, which many people wouldn't have even known the significance of, Sumedha, is spoken about now by the entire country. It's a celebration.
Yes. Thank you and namaskar. Thank you for calling me. I'm going to give you the perspective of a historian, because I am a historian of India. So the thing is that सबसे पहले सबको बधाइयां ध्वजारोहण की, हम सबको बधाइयां राम मंदिर के ध्वजारोहण की. And the flag which has been put symbolizes the arrival of and the information dissemination of the fact that this construction is over and the mandir is complete. It is a symbol of Ayodhya, of Sri Ram. It has an Om, it has a Kovidar, and it has the sun. All these three are very, very significant. The Om is the primordial symbol, sound symbol of Sanatan Dharma of Nad Brahma. And the sun is the symbol of the Ikshvaku dynasty because Sri Ram was from the solar dynasty. So this solar dynasty started with the sun, then with Vevasvat Manu, then with his older son Ikshvaku and Vikukshi. And then later there were many luminaries in this, Mandhata, and then, of course, you had Raghu and Sri Ram, who is famous as the 16 best kings of this land. So, this is the significance of the sun. The significance of the Kovidar tree. The Kovidar tree is, along with the Parijat, it is found in Swarg. It is a Devi tree. And it was the symbol of Ayodhya. I have been a curator and publisher of the Mewar Ramayana, which was 17th century Jagat Singh, Maharana Jagat Singh's Ramayana. And you can see a symbol of the Kovida tree on the flag of Ayodhya when the Ayodhya army travels from here to there. There's a picture which I've sent to you, which you can show perhaps. So the Kovida tree, which is also found in many, many descriptions of Rikshayurved, of all our Purans, and of many of our other parts of the Vedic corpus, is important for symbolic reasons, royal reasons, medicinal reasons. It is, in fact, the ultimate tree to be planted as per guidelines in royal palaces, in temples, and in royal avenues or big palace roads. So you see that this was a royal symbol of Ayodhya, and this really marks the recognition and re-recognition, in fact, of the symbol of Ayodhya, and planting it atop the Ram Mandir is really a signal that we are connecting back to that part of our heritage which had become a little dusty all these years, and we are now connecting back to these symbols which have a really, really hoary past. We cannot say when they came from, but they have been a part of us, of our land forever. And it is a wonderful day to be alive to see this Vajarohan on top of the Ram Mandir.
I think you've beautifully explained to us the significance of the Dwaja that we're going to be seeing atop the Ram Mandir. And each of the symbols that are part of this massive flag, I think it speaks volumes of the thought that's gone into making this particular moment come alive for every devotee. That every moment part of this ceremony is symbolic, speaks volumes of what Ram Bhakts have seen in the last many decades, the history also of Ayodhya etched in that Dwaja.